Right now on CBS 12 News this morning, state of emergency. Parts of Louisiana are underwater after severe weather slams the south. The dramatic rescues overnight. And how much more rain's on the way?
I was arrested 3 times. I had my business seized.
A business owner pardoned by the governor. He's just one of many. What this all means for local businesses that got busted for violating COVID restrictions.
And more stores are making masks optional for shoppers, but not everyone's on board. What else is leading to this mask anxiety?
You're watching CBS 12 News This Morning, the one to turn to.
Hey, good morning. I'm Matt Lincoln.
I'm Ashley Glass. Right now, Louisiana is in a state of emergency after severe flash flooding. This is Bourbon Street right behind us in New Orleans, where it is raining right now.
Yeah, they're not getting flooding there, so really all they're getting is a good wash, which is, of course, what Bourbon Street needs. But not far from there in Baton Rouge, where flood waters took over the roadways overnight.
Kara's at the live desk following the biggest stories happening right now around the world. Kara, these are some, really scary images, especially knowing that more rain's on the way. It's not letting up.
That's right, Matt. Ashley, schools in the Baton Rouge area closed today because of that flooding. We're taking a look at the videos coming in overnight show us why. The situation very terrifying in parts of Louisiana. Families trapped in their homes waiting hours to be rescued as conditions continue to get worse. Take a look. This here is footage of just one rescue that happened overnight. You can see residents just taking whatever they can get from their homes, stuffing it into trash bags. And if you look closely on that boat right there, you can see a small baby on board being handed over to those who are rescuing them. Let's take a look at another video. This was posted on Twitter. You can see people trapped at a restaurant, the water just creeping into the building, splashing against the bar stools. A lot of people saying they just did not see this coming. Now, just to get an idea as to how deep the water is, let's check out some footage in the daylight. You can see the street and roads looking more like a river here. Cars and trucks just swallowed by the flooding. Sergeant Ronald Jones says that this is the most he has ever seen that area flood. He spent the day with high water rescue crews trying to help rescue the victims.
Well, a whole lot of unexpected flooding, a whole lot of rain. We've got vehicles parked in the middle of the roadway. We've got a whole lot of victims that need to be saved.
Yeah, and we're told residents who have been rescued are being taken to temporary shelters. These storms have already dumped as much as 18 inches of rain across parts of Louisiana and Texas. Unfortunately, more rain is on the way, so those people there could be waking up to seeing the conditions worsening throughout the day.
Yeah, Karen, this is an area of the country, southwestern Louisiana, that just got hit really hard by hurricanes last year, Laura and Delta, and now they're feeling it today, just a day of rain.
They know what it's like to get slammed with this bad weather. Lauren, what's the outlook for the rest of the day there in Louisiana?
More rain going to be falling there. Yeah, we know parts of the state under sea level, too, so that rain can just kind of puddle there. A look right now at Louisiana. You can see that rain moving ashore. Some of the rainfall accumulations. Over 15 inches of rain have fallen on the eastern side of the state there. Heavy rain in eastern Texas, too. So all that moisture just kind of continuing to move ashore there. We'll take a closer look at in my next update at the setup that's actually causing that and how it's keeping our weather right now actually kind of dry. We do have an east wind today that's pulling some of those showers on shore for us this morning. Otherwise, it's a partly cloudy sky out there. Winds along our coastline around 15 miles per hour, keeping our temperatures mild and in the 70s, but we were able to drop into the 60s a little further inland. Winds are sustained at 16 miles per hour right now in West Palm, 10 miles per hour in Vero. Our peak wind gusts today, 20 in Vero and 21 in Stewart. We're going to probably see those numbers continuing to grow throughout the rest of our morning. A look at your Tuesday, the hour by hour for these top numbers here. This is Vero Beach. Temperatures right around the low 80s for today. Down in Boca, right around the mid 80s for those highs. So we will get a little bit warmer further south down in southern Palm Beach County. And we'll continue to see some of those little showers moving on shore. Not a ton of rain is going to fall. But we might just get a few little specks of little light showers, almost a little drizzle like what we're seeing this morning. Rain chances might increase a little bit more for us tomorrow. A closer look at that is in your 7-day, and that's still ahead.
All right, Lauren, on-time traffic right now, 6:03. Taking a look, drive time from West Palm Beach to Port St. Lucie, 39 minutes. That's your normal time. When we go out on the roads with our traffic tracker on southbound Australian Avenue in West Palm Beach, no slowdowns there. In fact, no major issues in our area.
6:03, a new milestone for the country. Feels great to report this here. For the first time since this pandemic started, COVID-19 cases are down in all 50 states.
Can't say it without a smile on your face. Just yesterday, Florida reported its lowest daily case count since April 12th, and our state positivity rate remains well under 5%. We got live team coverage this morning. Our Madeline Montgomery standing by outside the latest store, making masks optional for fully vaccinated people.
Let's start with Sam Kerrigan, though, from the COVID alert desk. She's keeping an eye on pardons from the governor for anybody who defied certain restrictions. So, Sam, what does this mean for people, businesses in our area?
Well, it means they can breathe a sigh of relief if they were facing a fine or citation. The governor is pardoning Floridians who have outstanding infractions for violating mask mandates, social distancing, and curfews. Now, in September, the governor suspended fines and penalties tied to mandates, but now he's extending pardons to anyone who is still dealing with the fallout from local restrictions. One Broward County business owner was arrested 3 times for refusing to enforce masks in his gym. Mike Carnival and his wife were looking at jail time, but the governor pardoned them. It's something they say is a huge relief for them both.
I kind of felt like I was dreaming. I was a little bit numb, you know. It's something that it was on my mind every day, waking up like, am I going to jail? Is my wife going to jail over this?
Meanwhile, Palm Beach County's compliance team is no longer on the lookout for violators, but the county says it does not plan to issue refunds for any fines it collected from violators. All of those fines have been paid out and no one will be getting their money back. Now, the county also just updated their mask policy in some of our local buildings. So I'll be at the COVID alert desk in just about 10 minutes to tell you where you no longer need a mask. Matt and Ashley.
All right, Sam, starting today, vaccinated employees can join shoppers and no longer wear a mask inside of Walmart.
Also, we're celebrating this new freedom. Others have anxiety about finally being unmasked.
And CBS 12's Madeline Montgomery joining us live near Walmart in West Palm Beach with why therapists say this transition can be jarring. Maddie?
When Walmart opens in an hour, before you go in and see the greeters, you're grabbing your purse, you're looking around for a cart, and you're not having to grab one of these. But even people who are vaccinated are a little nervous about ditching their masks. Therapist Linda Brennan says she has a number of clients who are concerned about the new CDC guidelines. She says after getting used to wearing masks for a year, people are hesitant to go back to their old ways. Brennan says the amount of people who have died from COVID, the constant cycle of coronavirus news, and the habit of masking up can all contribute to mask anxiety.
I've had people that are not sure what to do, not sure what they're comfortable with. And what I say to them, do what you're comfortable with. If you wear a mask for the rest of your life, we're not going to hold it against you.
Walmart is joining Publix, Costco, Target, and Trader Joe's in making masks optional for those vaccinated. And even though restrictions are loosening up, there are still some places you need a mask: at the airport, on airplanes, on buses, and on trains. And that's because of federal guidelines. For now, live in West Palm Beach, Madeline Montgomery, CBS 12 News.
All right, Maddie, thanks. Today, lawmakers will continue to debate a new sports betting bill. The 30-year deal will generate billions of dollars for our state. The Seminole Tribe would be the exclusive operator of sports betting in the state, and popular sports betting apps like FanDuel and DraftKings, even Palm Beach Kennel Club, could partner with the tribe. If approved, it would then go to the federal government for review and approval. The House is expected to vote on the deal tomorrow. But we spoke to some local lawmakers who feel like there are still some hurdles to clear. You'll hear from them in 30 minutes.
Here's another big story. We're following an update on the saga surrounding Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz, whose associate Joel Greenberg just pleaded guilty to sex trafficking charges. As part of the deal, Greenberg's expected to cooperate with investigators. He faces 10 years in prison. Representative Gaetz has not been charged and denies any wrongdoing.
Still ahead, child tax credit checks set to hit millions of parents' bank accounts soon. How much extra cash you can expect. Plus, several more vaccines available in Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast today. Where do you need to head out to get your dose? That's in minutes.
Tracking a couple showers moving onshore this morning. Not a bad start to the day, though. 70s along the coast, 60s further inland. We're going to talk more about when our temperatures get even warmer. That's next.